Who is the hardest person to love? Yourself. To others, you can explain away and justify your mistakes. When someone rebukes you, you'll say, he's just an idiot. When they ask you why you did something, you can dodge their questions. But it is much harder to explain away things to yourself. You won't lie to yourself. When I rebuke myself, I won't say, I'm doing it just because I'm an idiot. I won't succeed at dodging my own questions either. This is why the Torah says, love your neighbor as yourself. Self-love is the original love that all love to other people is based on. If I can love myself in spite of all of my shortcomings, I can love my neighbor. Loving others begins with loving yourself. A person who does not love himself, and maybe even for a good reason, cannot truly love others. First of all, we need to teach our children, our students, and ourselves to love ourselves. In Hasidic terminology, word humility is bitul hayesh, which literally translates as reduction of the sense of self. This means that in order to become humble, to reduce my sense of self, I must first have a sense of self. If I'm not something important in my own eyes, then I don't even have a chance to start beginning learning how to be humble. A person who does not have an appreciation for who he is, his own opinion, a sense of independence, cannot be humble. If I constantly tell my child or myself, you are nobody, you can't do anything, I am robbing him or myself of a chance to become humble. Because only once you recognize and value who you are, you can start working on being humble, work on making sure you don't honor yourself too much. So that means that in order to be humble, you must first value yourself. In order to love others, you must first love yourself. And then, who is the hardest person to obey? If I promise something to someone else, I'll be embarrassed in front of him if I won't keep my word. When someone wants something from me, they'll usually demand it till they'll get it. If I will try not obeying my boss, not filling my client's orders, or ignoring my friend's requests, repercussions will be immediate. But when I don't follow through with my own decisions, I won't have to blush in front of anyone else. No one will be reminding me of anything every day, and no one will rebuke me. Why should I clean my garage today? Because yesterday I decided I'll do it today. Well, today I can decide differently. My yesterday's I is not more important than my today's I. Therefore, the Mishnah says, who is strong? The one who is in charge of himself. We often think that the strong are those who dominate others. And the more people that dominate, the stronger they are. The Torah says that you can control millions of people, but not being able to control yourself. Everything starts with taking responsibility for yourself. Western culture is paying a lot of attention to our relationships with other people, our relatives, our friends. And that's very important. But we often overlook the most important relationship in our lives, our relationship with ourselves.